Tarot is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Timestamps included in the video for your convenience. Please do like, share, hit the notification bell, and feel free to comment. I'll see you on the other side. Please enjoy. Well, hello, my beautiful stars. I am so sorry that I have not been around, but let me sort of just explain to you guys. I actually hit a block on Thursday last week. My cards didn't want to talk to me. Everything was just out of sync and nothing wanted to work. I had one or two videos that I wanted to load, and it just didn't want to load up onto YouTube. No matter what I tried, it just did not want to load to YouTube. So a lot of backwards and forwards. Something or the other went wrong on YouTube side, and hopefully everything is fixed now. But then also the other thing is July for me is quite a very heavy month, and I didn't want to burden you guys with it. I just needed to get my energies and myself sorted and get my head back into the game. Reason why July is such a heavy month for me is due to the fact that in the same year, literally a week apart, we first lost my mom's brother, who died in a head-on collision. A truck overtook on a blind rise and went straight into him, where they were living in Namibia, which is in just northwest of South Africa. Then literally the week later, my dad's youngest sister passed away, and literally a week after that, on the 25th of July, my mom passed away. So there is quite a bit of heaviness. Excuse me, my throat chakra is adding up here. So it's quite a heavy month for me. So and my dad's sister that passed away, she was my godmother. So yes, it was very tumultuous at that point in time, and little did we know, because on the 25th of July, we've also got a relative whose birthday is on that day, and we didn't realize that 6 months later he would pass away. So yeah, July is quite heavy, but let that be. And this has brought me to the question today. With all this hullabaloo and the if they are, they aren't, they are, they yes, they not, they whatever, they going to the UK with the children and everything else, and then popping up in Portugal. And I've done some readings in the past, and I've said that they something is going on with Portugal, and that the children can go to Portugal and whatever else. But it made me wonder, how did this whole thing sit with King Charles as a parent? Because he basically said, you can come and stay at one of our properties, blah, 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 and was open to the idea. But then to get ripped away from him, it must be painful. And I don't care if he's the king or whatever else, he's still a human being. He's got his faults, he's got everything. And also being said, in the same time, and this is where I want to bring it in with Matariki. If you haven't seen the live replay, go and have a look at it, because the Matariki season is about to start here in New Zealand. And it made me wonder, because, you know, we remember, it's remembrance, it is the present, and then it is planning for the future. Celebrating the present. So these are three pillars. So it made me wonder, people that have lost people to the rainbow have got their own grief and stuff, but then you have people that have lost family members and they are still around, but they're no longer a part of you. So how do you actually handle that? So I wanted to know from the cards, in light of that, how is the king feeling about this whole scenario? What is going through his mind as a father? And you know, he's still got to do his daily duties. He's still undergoing cancer treatment. He's not a young man anymore. You know, let's just ask the cards, what is going on here? What is going on with this whole thing? Let us have a look and see. And let us cut these cards. And I will hopefully be fully back on track with all my readings and everything. Because also for me, is I don't want to do a reading when my energy is off, because I might just bring the wrong energy into it, and I might not interpret the cards as I should. And so yes, I've got respect for the cards, and I've got respect for you guys. Let's have a look what the cards got to say about what King Charles or Daddy Charles is feeling. Let's put it that way. Oh, the Tower out first. The Knight of Swords in reverse. Oh, look who's sitting in the middle here. I did not expect that to come up. World in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse. It was a Tower moment for him. It was, he was actually hurt very, very much by it. And it was like driving a lightning bolt back into his heart. And there's the two of them jumping ship, running away. Here's the Knight of Swords. This is upright. This is direction. It is, let's take action. Let's move forward. You know, that is, you know, the action. But here, this is chaotic action. This is words that have hurt. It is cut through hard. Queen of Wands in reverse. He knows that Marai is behind it. He knows she's the center of this whole thing, and she is the one that is turning the whole world on its head. Eight of Cups here, upright. That is just literally, that is walking away. You've still got your dignity, you've still got everything, you've still got your... But in reverse here, he cannot forgive this. Everything from the past is now come true here. He cannot walk away from it. Let me just shift this over. This is like, there's no going back. This is a nail in a coffin, is what I would say. It's almost, yeah, I don't know. It's literally a nail in a coffin. To her, and to him. This was the final straw, I think. Why did I say nail in a coffin? And here we got the Four of Swords in reverse. Let's pull more cards and see how it fits in. The Magician. Oh, I do not like both of these cards here. Sure, okay, but I'm going to look at it from a different angle here. I see it's a nail in the coffin. It's an attack on words. It's like almost like a stab through the heart here is what I'm getting. I know we've got the Three of Swords that reflects that more, but it is, he's on his sick bed, and how dare they do that? How dare they do that? This Magician here, she used every tool at her disposal but it didn't go anywhere. She did not get what she wants. And I'm going to say, because I originally said I don't like these two cards, I'm actually going to say I actually do like it. Because this, to me, is telling me that there is no more. Charles is no longer going to put up with them. He's going to use everything in their power with this Magician card. He's going to use everything in his power to bring an end to them. Oh, there you go. Both of them showing up. Okay. Let me just move this back a bit. Yeah. This is telling me that it's the end of the two of them. This was the last straw. They thought that they could manipulate and they can tame the lion, but they couldn't. They did not get their way, and there's an end to it. There's no further possibilities. This Empress card in reverse, no possibilities whatsoever anymore. And he knows. Look, look at this Empress in reverse. No pregnancies. Is something going to come out about the pregnancies? Are we going to see some movement happening? I don't know. Or they're no longer part of the family. They are no longer seen as part of the family. This was the final straw. There's no more defense. They're trying to defend themselves. 1 foot here, 1 foot there. But no more. Look, lots and lots of tears. And there's the broken partnership. The two of them are persona non grata. No more. This is what the cards are telling me right now. Is I think this little thing was the final straw. Look what's there. The Hierophant. The palace is on top. And they are releasing themselves from all the burdens. What did I say? No more family. No more family. They're no longer seen as the family. I'm wondering, looking at these cards here, especially with this Empress showing up in reverse, the Hierophant, the Tears, the Lovers in reverse, and the Ten of Swords, and then the Six of Cups here. Are we going to see some movement on the royal website? Removal of things on the royal website. The palace's eyes have opened. Instructions are being given. The keys to unlock or lock things have been offered. Keys have now been handed over. Very interesting. The king didn't show up here. The Emperor didn't show up. The King of Cups didn't show up. The Knight of Swords didn't show up. But the palace has shown up here. Are the palace not taking action on this whole thing? Is the palace now taking... What did I say? Oh, and I just said, King of Swords. William didn't show up. There he is. There he is. William is going to take some action because he's tired of carrying the burden. The burden is just too much at the moment. Oh, I said I didn't show up. The king is look here. Look at all these players that suddenly showed up. William, look there. It's been a burden. It's been a burden. It's been a burden. And here is that reckless Harry energy. All three players. He's been a burden. And he's caused the king, his father, a lot of heartache. Look here. But they're going to undo themselves. And remember, I just said, are we going to see some movement going legally with regards to, look here, Queen of Swords. A clear-cut decision has been made. Because what they did, they're putting an end to the fighting. They're looking at new opportunities. They're looking towards the future now. No more. No more. Wow. I want to quickly ask the cards a yes or a no question. Ask the cards a yes or a no question. Oh. Are we going to see a change in the royal website? Are we going to see a change in the royal website coming up soon? Are we going to see a change in the removal of names on the royal website at some point? Yes or no? Upright yes, reversal no. Let's just ask the cards. Upright yes, reverse no. Upright yes, reverse no. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. They are working on it. They are definitely working on it. Yeah, they're going to be removed from the accolades. They got no more second chances. There's going to be no more link. Because remember, originally I just asked for a yes or a no, but now I'm just expanding here on it. Yes, they are working on it. They are going to be removing them. And it's going to be very unconventional what the Hierophant's going to be doing. Because whatever they did was indefensible. Some very bad news coming. And I think Catherine is pushing for it. I think Catherine is pushing. Look here. I think Catherine is pushing for it. Here we go. That's her card. Get rid of the two devils. Catherine. Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Action is being taken. Fiery action is being taken. We are going to see some movement, but we know it's not going to happen very quickly. It's not going to happen quickly. Because I think there's still some resistance somewhere along the line. But my initial question was just upright yes, reversal no. Are they going to be removed? And it was a yes. And then I just decided I'm going to expand on it. And this expansion here was not being a yes or no question. This to me was just expand, and it's telling me that they are going to be removing their accolades. There's no more chances. There's going to be no more partnership with the palace. They're going to be disconnected from the palace. Because whatever they did was unconventional, and they are not offering anything. And I think Catherine is pushing hard and there's going to be action taken. Well, there we go, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this little reading, and I will get back onto this and I will get some more readings out and start pestering you again. Thank you very much for sticking around. I'm much appreciated, and let us enjoy Matariki that is coming up here. If you're a new subscriber or you haven't seen that live that we did, I fully explain what Matariki is in that live replay that is available. And do have a look at it, and please do like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll speak to you soon.